Alright, everyone, I thought I'd start off this Kayne Files in the middle of a storm. Yeah, I don't know what it is with stormy nights when I've just gotten out of work. I feel quite peaceful. It's really weird with me. I like, I've just gotten into my car and the storm's out there and I'm safe in my car. Well, sort of safe, I've got to get home. But yeah, I always liked doing these kind of vlogs, especially when, I was big on Pokemon Go again, but I'm still playing it, but not as much as before. They just keep making changes and ruining it. But yeah, August. So far, no COVID or illness, tap wood. That's the uni, unfortunately. So yeah, right now, still feeling pretty good. I feel like I'm still got a little bit of a cough. I had a really nasty fit the other night, but apart from that, I'm pretty good. Like, so far, nothing, like, not as bad as the previous month. And the goal for this month, I'm shooting to hopefully finish editing Cyberpunk 2077. It's taken me a few years to get to editing and uploading it, but I'm in a bit of a how do I put it, like, I forgot, when you're in a really good position, you're flying through it. In the last week, I've done about 4 sessions of editing, and videos getting uploaded, and I'm about 8 to go. 8 more sessions, and then that's it. And I'm getting that sort of feeling where I don't want it to end, because I'm having so much fun playing the game and editing. Or as I'm editing, I notice I'm having a lot of fun with the game, and yeah, we're almost there, sadly. And that's going to be it for long playthroughs. I'm going to set myself a time limit. If the game is about 10 hours, 12 hours, I'll record a playthrough on it, if I want to record a playthrough on it. But yeah, Cyberpunk's going to be my last one, because editing long playthroughs, it's gets to be a bit of a grind, especially when I've got so many other playthroughs that are still I'm still yet to edit. So that's a good sort of end to the longer playthroughs with a game that I really did enjoy. That's it's building up. So I better end soon and get home before something bad happens, or it gets worse. But yeah, so Cyberpunk's going to be a good end to me recording long playthroughs. And yeah, just not really planning for record. I'm just doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Day of the Duelist. There was another game I wanted to start, but I can't remember. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to end it here. Just thought, a bit of a really spooky atmosphere right now in the middle of a storm, and yeah, kick off Kayne Files with like this. So yeah, better get home. Oh, my favourite time of the fortnight, comic day. So I've got a good stack of comics and no cards. Actually, we haven't done many.
Nah,
I've been clips lately of cards because of oh wow, started there because of the Yu-Gi-Oh 25th anniversary. But so today we saw these some Ninja Turtle minifigures. We're still on the,
just to clarify, little nano metal figs.
We're still on the turtle kick from Supernova a month ago. Just
how embarrassing! We haven't seen the movie. Movie's come out.
Yeah, the new one. That looks really good. I'm looking forward to that. But it better be Casey Jones. Otherwise, I don't want to see it. But yeah, I'm hoping I get Casey Jones. I've got 2.
I think I want the. I mean, obviously, I want the Donnie. Shame though, like Gecko or Genghis Frog.
I have so many wrestling ones of these.
Yeah, I've got Batman and Superman.
Alrighty, let's get to.
Do we just? Yeah.
I don't even want to live.
Oh, okay. What I'm gonna do?
Oh, brilliant!
I'll put it in my hand. I won't look.
Good soldier.
April.
Hey, look, that's really good.
I do like the nano metal figs. I'm tempted to get some more. Yeah, nice. Pull first. Some April O'Neil.
Get the girl.
I'll put her. I might try and keep.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it used to come in plastic.
Yeah, that's good because it'll be a surprise. All right, next.
Casey, don't, my boy.
Try and.
Oh, this might be Rocksteady or Bebop. It's a thick boy.
Yeah. Hey, Shredder. Got Shredder.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's a thick boy.
You thick boy.
Very cool. I like the red.
I just like how they proper stand. Too many minifigures you get and they don't stand.
Hang on. Yeah, she looks really good. Oh, come on then.
Where's me April?
It's going to be a little bit glare, but that's alright.
Has hot chick? Hey bro.
Hey, bro. That reminds me of a video I saw online. You seen that clown woman? She goes up to someone trying to tie their shoes.
Yeah.
And she's like, tie your shoes, tie them. And Luke did let him pull. And then the woman's like, oh, yes. Ties the shoe. And then she's like, double knot it. And it just reminded me of, Guardians of the Galaxy. Hello.
The one I saw was I don't know if it was
Double knot.
it was a woman, and she was going Stefan. I think it was Stefan, and she goes Stefan, and then she goes Stefan. But it was a man like dressed as a woman.
I like the build up when it's like soft and there's like.
But yeah, I don't know I think it was Stefan. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm like, look, you get Case Jones, I'm gonna be mad.
Hey, Splinter.
Oh, no doubles yet.
Nice. Sorry, Splinter.
Oh, I wish I got more now.
I thought they were only $3. I
I'm
thought.
still at. The comic shop just got a few toy title belts, and they had the WWE Eagle from like the 1980s to the 90s, or was it just the early 90s? I think it was just the early 90s. Hey, we've got a turtle.
I was about to say we're not getting any turtles.
But they sold out, unfortunately, so I've got some little figures instead.
I like the little metal figures. I'm tempted to start getting more because
I think we've got there's a few other characters, not the two.
yeah. So we just need. I can't see the Triceratops.
Just to get at least
A good look.
Yeah.
Because it's the
Mike Wazowski.
Okay, so we need Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo, Casey Jones, Rocksteady, Triceraton Infantry, and Triceraton Infantry.
Not bad.
Yeah.
We got
Didn't
no
get any
doubles. So it's kind of weird because when I had COVID, I was just watching a lot of movies, and I rewatched the Michael Bay Ninja Turtle movies, and I keep getting confused. He did the first one, but I don't think he did the second.
I think he was.
He was part of it, but he didn't.
I want to
Because
say he was like producer or something.
the differences are night and day. The first one, you got to have the origin.
It felt very Transformers, like Transformers
but
fashion.
I still liked it, but then the second movie, it was like someone said, "Come on, let's just get everyone into the movie."
It was as if we're watching the cartoon and the comic.
and
like,
it was. I keep going back to the one scene that just completely makes me go, "Whoa!" Is when they're at was it Cuba? They're looking for one of the pieces of the machine.
It's been a while since I've watched it.
When Rocksteady and Bebop are in the tank, and I like the scene. It's like whoa, but then when they're fighting the turtles in the water, and just that shot where the tank comes out of the water with Bebop. I couldn't remember which one. Yeah, Bebop. And just when Raphael jumps to save Donnie and they take the shot, it was just such an awesome frame. And I really just, every time I see it, I go, whoa. But yeah, I really like that one. Really good movie.
I'm just glad they brought Krang.
Yeah.
Like, four movies we had of the original, and we didn't have one Krang.
So you had obviously the Turtles, Splinter, and April, and then Shredder in the first movie. Now you got Bebop and Rocksteady, Krang,
Baxter Stockman,
Baxter.
Which was a shame because I reckon if we got the third movie, he was going to be the Fly. Like, yeah.
So yeah, it was a really good movie, but I still go back to my the first ever movie. It's always my favourite. And tell you what, we're ready to get going. We're
Yeah.
just talking Ninja Turtles. We just bought these figures and now it's like, Ninja Turtles,
I'm
baby.
definitely going to get some more. I just like them because they remind me of the Kinder Surprise little mini, like little bronze statuettes that you used to get.
Oh, of all the knights and
like all the
the history of every.
And I was collecting. I've actually still got them somewhere. I was collecting them all, and I was polishing them and everything.
Oh, what's the term? The history of
Like of all like different warriors and figures, historical figures.
No, but there's a proper military.
Yeah.
Like military.
But all different all through the years.
Alright, everyone, I finally picked up AEW Fight Forever. I've been really craving just a wrestling game, and before I even started my YouTube channel, I was always just in my, how do I put it, gaming life. You know, people come home from work or a busy day, get on Call of Duty or get on Fortnite or what's another,
Street Fighter.
you know, no, not even Street. Oh yeah, Street. Just a game that they would casually go into, play a couple of matches just to unwind. And mine was always wrestling. Whatever the latest wrestling game was at the time, I would be buying it, and that would be my, you know, not serious game. Just jump in, play. I was always trying to create my own shows, and before even Universe was a thing in WWE, so I'd be like, oh, I'm going through fighting all these people and get a shot at the title and putting it on the hardest difficulty, and if I lost, I'd go do it again. And I've missed that. I haven't been doing that since I stopped getting the WWE games. I haven't picked one up since WWE 2K19 because I officially just said, nah, enough. This is just not, it's not for me anymore. It's changed so much, and I know it makes me sound ignorant because I was the SmackDown days of wrestling games, SmackDown 1, SmackDown 2, just bring it, shut your mouth. The great Here Comes the Pain. No Mercy I wasn't big on, but I played a lot of WrestleMania 2000. Just, No Mercy just was, it just didn't come to my gaming days. I was always 2000, but I was that era, so I was kind of missing just playing a wrestling game. I just wanted to try something, and when AEW was announced, Fight Forever, I thought, oh, this could be it, and then had the creators of Mercy, like Ukes and all that, and then it released, and yeah, it needs a polish, especially the Creation Suite. I'm all about the Creation Suite. I know there's a lot of people out there, they just jump in, they've got their favourite wrestlers, you know, they're happy, but I'm all about creating my own characters and building them up into wrestling legends. So I'm hoping at some point they will patch and add a bit more creation, and that's why I just picked up the base game. I didn't want to just glare. I didn't want to spend 130, this is Australian dollars, for the Elite Edition to get the Season Pass, because, yeah, I would have got it if everyone's attires was in the Creation Suite. What WWE do with the 2K games, whatever wrestler they put in, you get their attires put on your wrestlers, and I think that was a bit of a disappointment. But it's their first game, and they're intending for it to be a game for a long time, so hopefully they keep putting more in. And I think if I got it right, the Stadium Stampede is going to be free DLC at some point. And I've been a bit sort of off and on with AEW, like the show, and last night I finally got back into it, and yeah,
honestly, I actually enjoyed it. Like the recent
I think now that they've split up into two shows, it's just, there was so much going on, and the wrestlers that I were following weren't being
like Shane
put on. It was just the same thing every time, and you know, you're following the same kind of wrestler. I know you got to have the star and all that, but I want to see the little wrestlers. How do I put that?
Only so many times I can see the Bucks fight the same people every week.
Not like little.
Not that I'm shitting on your Bucks. Like,
no, I mean I know what you mean, but I don't want to say mid cut. But you know that what I liked with wrestling was the in between from the major stuff to kind of have a break, and I want to see more of that. And I got that last night when I was watching AEW. Just finally seeing a bit more other than just the Elite.
Yeah, the same
So I look forward to jumping in and can't wait. And if
okay,
what?
never mind.
No.
No, I was because they changed the box art so many times. I was like,
Well, because of
the whole I thought is he on there or not?
I was one. I don't want to start
Shit.
a storm, but
That's why I thought I won't say anything.
when CM Punk was the cover, I thought, no, it should be the people that were there from the beginning. You know, the first game, and I didn't want them to just completely remove.
Yeah, that's
from
what I
the
thought. Is
cover.
he actually back on there, or did they actually fully? Yeah.
I'm just glad Jade Cargill's on there. I really like it. I forgot she lost the title.
Yeah. Well, when you told me, this is how much I haven't been into AEW. When Hikaru won the title,
Yeah.
you told me it was Jamie Hayter.
Yeah,
It was
you
Tony
can-
Storm that had the title. It wasn't Jamie Hayter. That's why I got really confused.
Didn't she?
No,
Hang on.
she might have, but then Tony
and then
Storm
Tony
must have
I
won
can't
it.
check because my phone.
Yeah.
I'm sure because there was a whole thing with Britt Baker.
Yeah, there is a different title though. Maybe that's what you're thinking of.
Google. Jamie
Because
Hayter.
there's the women's and then the TBS title.
Because Tony Storm then didn't hold it. Mind you, I was on and off for a while,
Yeah, that's-
especially with the CM Punk and the Elite.
The media scrum. That's what really spoiled it for me, was the media scrum. We're not going to talk about that.
But they've obviously settled it, and I think just what was really getting me, you know, it was like the two sides. It's a work. No, it's not.
It was literally.
It was two egos collided, and it happens. Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart.
As far as I know, Jamie Hayter is a former AEW Women's World Champion.
Yeah, that's who I remember.
Yeah.
I didn't realise Tony Storm won
Let
it.
me just see what title has Hikaru Shida got. I really like Shida. I'm glad she finally.
I'm glad
come
she's
back.
got another
Yeah.
chance because
'Cause I actually really like her.
her and Nyla Rose, they were carrying that
Yeah.
division during the pandemic. Well, we're talking about a AEW game, and now we've got the AEW juices flowing. Because I
I
was all
did feel
in.
bad. I fell asleep because I was so tired.
Well,
I was
the matches
watching
are
it in
quite-
bed and I was asleep. I felt really bad.
The matches are quite lengthy, but I haven't actually watched Collision before. Actually, I think the last week was the first event for it. But it's on Saturday, but it will air Sunday for Australia, which is perfect.
Perfect.
Because
I'll get home after work.
what I was doing, I was watching the WWE Network, like classic SmackDown Raw from 1999, and trying to bring it back into sort of how I used to watch it. So Raw was always on a Tuesday night, SmackDown's on a Saturday, but I also want to bring AEW to my watch schedule. So Thursday is Dynamite. Oh my god, I completely forgot. And then Sunday will be AEW Collision. So because I want to start doing that again. I love my wrestling, and that's why I picked up the game. I want to get back into that, and yeah, hopefully they just keep adding to it. And I tell you what, we're gonna end it there because it's getting hot. Whew. Even though it's the middle of winter.
Alrighty, comic book day. I literally just finished an unboxing. I thought, while I got the camera up, I'll do it, here right now. And yeah, let's get to it. To kick things off, issue 1 of X-Men Days of Future Past, Doomsday. Yeah, this was a really good one. A lot of moments where I'm like, oh, snap! So yeah, I've been a bit of an X-Men mood lately. I had a bit of a break for the past few years. I think the last thing I was really like, oh, feel good to be an X-Men fan was when X-Men Apocalypse come out. I really enjoyed that movie. I went and saw it 3 times. I definitely saw it twice because I watched it the first time and I went, holy shit, I enjoyed this. I want to see it again. And yeah, it was just nice to see, it was almost like watching the old cartoon, if that makes sense. It was just, it was fun and I really enjoyed it. Mystique, nah, don't like the portrayal of Mystique in those movies, but apart from that, I really enjoyed the movie, and yeah, that was the last time I sort of really was like, oh yeah, I love X-Men, and yeah, and a few comics lately, I've been in that mood again. I really want to rewatch the cartoon. I remember buying all the DVDs in 2011 and just binge watch the entire show, and then I got to watch an X-Men Evolution again because I was watching that at around 2003 when it was released, and yeah, managed to get the entire series and was able to watch it and absolutely loved it. It's probably my favorite X-Men media of all time. I just love it, and yeah, feels good just to be back into that X-Men mood. Tell you what I really want to play again, X-Men Origins Wolverine. That is a brilliant game. I really recommend that. The movie, don't worry about it. Play the game. It's fantastic. It's really good. The best part about that game was, so in some video games, you get damage and then you regenerate your health over time when you're not being attacked. And yeah, the best part about X-Men Origins Wolverine was when he got damaged, his body would be shredded. You'd see skeleton and just brutalized. I mean, at one point I remember I got a grenade shot in my face and it blew up and it was just like a skull, and I was like, oh, it's so cool. It's very bloody and brutal, the game, compared to the movie. And yeah, they took the, over time you regain your health. It just fit Wolverine because you do see him, his skin being regenerated, and it was such a cool little feature for that game where they really took it legit. Oh well, he's healing, perfect for Wolverine. It makes sense. Alright, I'm getting off topic. Up next, issue 1 of Antarctica. I was expecting The Thing. I don't know why. I just saw the cover and I thought, ooh, it looks creepy, but it definitely has a bit of a spooky atmosphere. The beginning of the issue starts with this girl we're following throughout her life, and her dad goes missing. She wants to find him, and she's kind of down on her luck. She's having to resort to thievery, trying to steal money off people, and a friend of hers takes her in, says don't worry about it, just whatever you need to do, live, get freshened up, yada yada. And the deal is you got to study, if I remember, and she wants to be an engineer, and then her friend eventually something happens to him, so she's like, right, I'm doing this, I'm gonna get a job. And if I remember, her father was last seen in Antarctica, so she gets a job working as an engineer in Antarctica. And yeah, right at the end it sort of starts to get a little bit spooky, so I'm going to add it to my sub list. I really want to read the next issue. Issue 1 of Big Game. I really struggled. I was thinking it was going to be like a battle royal kind of thing with all these sort of superheroes and stuff, and yeah, I was a bit let down. And I think it's in the same universe as Kick-Ass, so I'm pretty sure he shows up at some point. I don't know if it's just a coincidence he looks like him, like in the suit, but yeah, I need to double check on that. Unfortunately I just couldn't get into it. Issue 1 of Red Sonja with a really cool cover. I don't know if this is a new series or I've started it. I can't remember for the life of me, but I just really like the cover because it's all the history of Red Sonja comics, just all put into a collage, and yeah, it just looks really cool. And let's see if I can find my favourite issue cover. Bit like Where's Wally. It's one of my favourite. Oh, there's two actually. There's the Star Wars one and the one that looks like a video game cover. I like this game. I don't think so. Oh, there's my my comic box, I think. Pretty sure. Oh, there's that really cool. It's almost like the Terminator. This one right there. It's a really good one shot. I recommend it. Red Sonja the Superpowers. That was a great run, and then collaborating with Vampirella with the Dark Powers, I think their group was. I think that's Tarzan. Yeah, I don't think so. It's a shame, because that's one of my favourite covers of all time. Issue 1 of Scrapper. I really enjoyed this. I really want to get the next issue. It's something different, and it really hooked me. And then there was a moment I was like, oh no! Oh no. I don't want to spoil too much. The plot is you're following this main dog, and they're like vigilante crime fighters. A bit like Batman and Robin. They're trying to protect the humans from these, these androids, and trying to fight injustice, and it's really good. I recommend it. This was insane. Rawhead Reborn. I really enjoyed this. It's my cup of tea, these kind of comics. Just the very, the horror, and just going out there and really catching you by surprise. I was not expecting what was going to happen, and it made me go, whoa. So really sick, really cool. Even though I showed him in the previous clip, because I got him from the comic shop, got these two cool little figures of a foot soldier and Bebop. Yeah, really cool, these things. Tell you what, I had a little bit of a shuffle trying to get this Blue Eyes box up here, and yeah, I've actually got more room. I'm surprised. So I'll tell you what, we'll stick you there, and we'll stick you there. It was driving me nuts because there was so much stuff I just slung just to get off my floor, and I thought, nah, I've got to spend the 9, clear it all up, and really need to get to dusting and reorganising again, which I'm gonna do this holiday coming up, because like I mentioned in actually I think it was the beginning of this month, Kayne's Files, where me and Luke both got really ill. I think we had food poisoning and it really messed us up very badly. I mean, the night where we were sort of like feeling a bit off, I woke up in a panic because my throat closed up. I couldn't swallow my saliva. I was trying to take some water, and I was like gagging, and I thought, shit, what's happening? So I'm in the bathroom, heaving, trying to heave and breathe, and I thought, what the hell, what's happened? So I think, and Luke got sick as well, but not as me, and yeah, it was really, really freaky, and I think it was something food poisoning related. It was just, never had that before. It was really, really creepy. That's gotta be Kayne. What an awesome looking Kayne figure. I was just browsing eBay the other week and just looking for any wrestling figures that had come out or on pre-order, and I saw this one. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my god, it's my favourite outfit for Kayne, and got the Raw Tag Team title, which is awesome. I actually needed one because I got a very sort of, before they become like this, very what's the word, very well made, very nice, and just a lot of work put into it, and really, really awesome. And I'm just really happy because I've got the Kayne figure that released many years ago, and it's not this Kayne, it's just unmasked Kayne, and you get the mask with it, and he's in the chains and everything when he first unmasked. He's a monster. So really, really awesome. One of my favourite versions of Kayne. Just when he returned with a new look, I was thinking, he looks so cool. And he was always cool in my book, and he just looks cooler now. So really awesome. And I tell you what, Sellers said in there, man, not really, a bit dinged out, but I don't care. I'm gonna, keep him in my collection. I'm really happy to have him, and just adding on to my Kayne collection. So I thought I'd see what else the seller had. The world's most dangerous man, Kayne Shamrock, in his blue attire. I unboxed the red Kayne Shamrock many years ago in an unboxing video, and I said in that video, I wish it was his blue attire, because it's very nostalgic to me. It was the first time I was getting into WWF or WWE, the first SmackDown game, and one of the first wrestlers I played was Kayne Shamrock, and he was just so cool. I was always playing him. He had a sick finisher. His name was cool, and I was just so happy. And then SmackDown 2 come out, and I cried like a bitch because he wasn't in it. I was so upset, but you could make him if I remember, and you get the parts. But yeah, when I'd seen this figure, I was thinking, oh my god, blue attire again. So I thought I'd add that in there as well, and very happy. And again, he has a title belt as well, the Intercontinental Championship, so always an added bonus. And yeah, he's just a really awesome wrestler. I would just feel really, because I missed out at that time when I finally got into WWF, like Raw and SmackDown. It was way past when he had left. It was sort of like the 2000-ish, and I think he left around early 2000, so I was a little bit bummed out. But then years later, I remember my uncle hiring out a UFC DVD, and I recognised Kayne Shamrock immediately. I'm like, oh my god, it's Kayne Shamrock, and I was so hyped about him, kick his ass, mate, break the ankles again, bro, kind of thing. And yeah, I'm just a big fan of Kayne Shamrock. And then he, years later, he did a UFC Ultimate Fighter as a coach, and when me, Luke and Dad were sort of into that, and I thought, he's a coach, so I was always hoping his students would win. And then he returned to Impact. I remember it debuted at Impact when that was first sort of becoming a thing, and then years later he returned, and he's still really he's still good. He can handle in the ring, and he's just an overall badass, and I love Ken Shamrock, and I'm so glad I got a blue attire figure of his. I'm so happy. And there's actually a green one as well. I might see if I can get that one as well and have a collection. Also as well, when I was making my own wrestler in SmackDown, I based my wrestler around Ken Shamrock. I had his gloves, his music, and his finisher, and to this day I've brought him into my Bloody Knuckle Society series, well, EWS at the time, and yeah, he was a reference to Ken Shamrock, Matt Blade, and I thought I've got to give him a cool name like Ken Shamrock. So yeah, that's a little bit of a trivia for me and how much I really do love Ken Shamrock. Alright everyone, look what I got today. A really big parcel. It weighs a ton. Jeez. Lucky I didn't break my back bringing it in. I mean, delivery person brought it up, and yeah, poor guy was struggling as well, and yeah, it was like, oh, I wonder what's inside. Man, it's got to be something. Umbrella? Wait a minute. It's here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Get it open. Oh, come on. Oh. Yes, it's finally here. The Resident Evil board game, and holy shit, Resident Evil 4? When's it gonna end? Alrighty, calming down. So yeah, the Resident Evil board game is here. I've been really excited for this one to arrive, and when the updates were being sent out, they're being shipped out, I was like, oh yes, oh, can't wait. And yeah, it finally arrived today. I'm really happy. Absolutely love the board games. Me, Luke and Dad, we absolutely love it. I mean, we've been trying to play the board game, but we find that we love painting the figures more enjoyable, just trying to, you know, paint them all. And we still got a little bit of RE2 board game left. Haven't even, I think we started a little bit of Resident Evil 3, like painting wise. We needed to get back into playing it. We were trying to do it a regular thing, and just life gets in the way, unfortunately. And I think we're up to scenario 5A, if I recall. And yeah, we're big fans. But I tell you what I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna worry about Resident Evil 4. I'm happy right here. I've got 1, 2, and 3. Those are my favourite RE games. Resident Evil 4 I love to death. It's really fun. I love it. But I've got my original trilogy. I always love it, and I can say I've got the entire trilogy of the board game. And I tell you what, I'd probably really want to, not probably really, sorry, that's not proper wording. I would probably want to, what do I want to say? I want to start this, because when Resident Evil 2, the board game, was announced, I was a little bit bummed out. I thought, oh, we skipped over the first game, and I was really sad. And then Resident Evil 3 board game was announced, and sort of the same thing with Resident Evil 4. It had a little advertisement for Resident Evil 1 having a board game, and I was so happy and excited, and I couldn't wait to get my pledge in. And yeah, this is not going to be me unboxing. I'm just going to go through it and make sure I got everything, and then I'll do an unboxing like I've done with the previous 2 games, and sort of my, another arc for my unboxing series, the Resident Evil board game. So I got my Kickstarter up to make sure I get everything. So actually, we'll just go through. This was really cool. We've got a play mat. It's with all your stuff. It's a shame, really, because Dad works so hard making his own little inventory boards. That looks really cool. The director's cut. Oh, this is cool. So I actually forget what you do to get the gold tyrant. I think it was a pledge that we reached, and then you get the gold tyrant. And yeah, this is from the director's cut. You fight the gold tyrant in the battle game, if I recall. That's really cool. Oh, look at the card, the gold tyrant. Oh, that's really cool. The Fallen 5, so that's the Alpha Team. Bravo. Get the Kickstarter exclusives. That's a really nice box. I like that. So where is... There we go. Oh, it weighs a ton. Oh, I love the box art. It's the Biohazard box art. Hang on, because guess what I recently just got for my collection? Biohazard. So yeah, I actually want to do a run of this for a playthrough at some point. So yeah, that's really cool that they got the Japanese version of Resident Evil. Then we got the director's cut. Oh, nice! We got the other box art as well. Then Into the Darkness. So these are all different campaigns. Bleak Outpost. And I believe, yeah, game trays now, which is going to be awesome to hopefully keep organised. Terrain box, beautiful. Oh, that's cool. I like that. The retro pack. That's perfect. I love that they went with that box art. And I think another tube of dice, because yeah, we can never have too many. And the monster box. I call dibs playing the yawn. So that looks pretty good. Right, so I'm just going to double check. So I'll cut it here and then I'll come back and make sure I got everything. Okay, I think I'm good. When I do my unboxings, I need to pay attention for. I need to see if I get a the rookie Rebecca Alts sculpt figure. It's a free gift apparently, and it might be in here. I'm hoping so. I got to keep an eye out for that. But apart from that, I think I'm good. I've got everything, and oh, this is just so cool. I might keep that sealed. It's so cool looking. It looks. I mean, this is what you would see with miniatures in this kind of packaging, and I think that's just why it was so much fun to try and paint this, you know, all the board game stuff, because yeah, that was the fun bit about it. So yeah, that's the original board game. Gonna get to unboxing this very soon and cannot wait.
Alright, well, we're gonna be quick. It's finally turning into spring, and looks like winter's finally gone. But yeah, oh, you're not gonna see 2 pigeons. Oh, they were just sort of like pigeons. They were just like, just look. So I thought I'd get it. But yeah, comic day. But we skipped comics for the day because yeah, there was a big truck in the way.
Big truck.
Couldn't get any parking, so we skip it for the week. But went into JB, picked up a few goodies, and I picked up a movie. The Dead Don't Die. And look at that star cast: Bill Murray, Tilda Swinton, Steve Buscemi, Caleb Landry Jones, Iggy Pop, RZA, Selena Gomez, Adam Driver, your boy,
My boy.
Chloe Sevigny, Danny Glover, Rosie Perez, Sarah Driver, Cara Kayne, and Tom Waits. Yeah, just saw it on the shelf and I thought, oh, that looks really cheesy and fun. I love me a zombie movie that it doesn't take it too serious, and yeah, it looks really good. And
You gotta have the cheese.
gotta have the. I've been sort of I love me a horror movie, but just lately that some horror movies are being too serious, too thriller. So it's got to be based on true events, and bloody atmospheric quietness for 5 minutes, and then jump scare. And I thought, no, I'm over that. I want me some nitro cheese, and I love these kind of movies. And been on the shark kick as well, yeah, kind of those movies. And
Right, I'll try and be quick. Or do you want to get yours out the way?
I'll get mine away. And I was going to buy this, but I thought I might hold off. At first, I wasn't. I picked up Mara Jade, a really nice figure. I've had it on my watch list for a while, and yeah, they had it. And at first, I was like, I don't really want to get it because I don't really know who Mara Jade is. I've seen her, I've heard about her. She's really cool, which is awesome. But I haven't really read any of the books or the comics. But now I have. I actually started the Star Wars Mara. I was going to say Star Rara, Mara, the Mara Jade comic, and loving it. I think one more issue I need to go, and it's really cool. And now that I understand the character, and I've read something with her, and it's really cool. Now I've got
I'm
it.
going to get it next time because I had a little bit of a bundle. So
I still need me a Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi to complete my collection.
So I'm going to start a little classic. The Lion King. I actually do have the Blu-ray of the 3, but I thought I wasn't going to get this one because I try and get the special features. The Blu-ray had all of them, but this one didn't. But I thought I didn't want the odd one out, so I got it. And plus, Australia's not going to have them anymore, so I'm getting all the Disney ones I can.
I still think that's bullshit.
I think it's made up, but yeah. So,
Try and sell.
yeah, Lion King. So this one actually caught me eye. It's called Mad Monster Party. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's about. I just saw.
Is that based on the NES game?
I don't know, but it's a stop motion thing. I've been really into the stop motion stuff lately, especially after that Mad God. So yeah, I thought for Halloween I'll give this a watch.
Oh, we're in the Halloween spirit.
I'm being quick because it's getting really hot.
Yeah, we can't believe how hot it is today.
Speaking of the stop motion, I actually really like this one. Fantastic Mr. Fox. I thought
I'm yet to watch that.
Yeah, I thought I'm trying to sort of collect all the stop motion stuff. So
that really brought stop motion. I remember when that movie released, and everyone
was talking about it,
saying how great it was and how wish more movies would do it.
I just saw the wolf scene, fist in the air, and it's got a good soundtrack too.
See that.
And this I might do it. So I'll do a 2. I bought the Jaws collection. I thought that nice little. I'm into the shark stuff, getting more back into it, but I'm an honest opinion. I actually don't mind the sequels. Revenge is a bit. I can understand the hate, but
Jaws is my favourite movie of all time, along with Terminator 2 and Beverly Hills Ninja. Jaws 2 has a special place in my heart because I used to watch it back and forth.
Jaws 2 is like the Lost Worlds.
Yes.
Like, it's acceptable.
It's good. I mean, and it changed it up a bit. Instead of just focusing on Chief Brody, now the kids are all, or the teenagers are all in trouble. And 3, I'm a sucker for. I love the fact that it's in SeaWorld.
I just like I like Dennis Quaid.
Yeah.
I really like him, so he made the movie for me, and I thought it was a good cast, and it was I thought the story was good.
I did as well.
But it was just the concept was really...
They were definitely trying to cash in on Jaws,
Yeah.
and I think it was because they wanted to do the park.
Yeah.
It was like sort of, don't quote me on that, I remember reading that somewhere. And Jaws Revenge, yeah, we can all agree that's garbage.
I like, because like another Michael Kayne and all that, but...
I mean, they didn't have to kill off Sean.
Yeah, I liked the bit when he was chasing Brody through the...
Yeah, that was really well shot.
And the bit when he's in the submarine and it's right next to him.
Yeah.
Like, there's a couple of good bits.
I'll give you that. There's a lot of good, especially when the camera is following the shark, kind of moving through the ship.
But yeah, I could, like I said, the whole shark revenge thing, like chasing and all that. It was
I mean, the whole reason Jaws was a thing was because it was based on.
Well, because the dude that wrote the book was actually based on.
It was a real event. Like, people actually thought that sharks were man eaters, and so at least you had that going for it. And Revenge, it's like, sci-fi.
It was clearly cached, but I still liked it. I'll still watch it.
I'd watch it with the movies if I was marathoning it, but yeah.
But Jaws 3D, I thought the bit that it didn't get pointed out to me until someone I was watching a reviewer do it when it's coming towards the glass.
The glass, yeah.
Its
really
tail,
famous.
Its tail's not moving.
It's not moving.
It's just going, yeah. And I thought...
And if the tail's not moving, it's technically dead.
Yeah, but someone pointed that out, and I thought, thanks, now it's spoiled for me.
But I will say, the scene when it does break through and...
It was intense.
And when it grabs the guy, it's like, oh... Like, that's scary. See, it's relying on so much of the CG to try... Well, not... I mean, it's not CG, but like the green screen trying to make it 3D. But with the kind of the mechanics of the shark, it was still pretty creepy.
I will watch Jaws 3D, just because of Dennis Quaid and all that.
I think I'm owed for a rewatch of Jaws. God, I haven't watched that movie in a while. I've been watching all clips, and I keep going back to we're going to need a bigger bonus, like and then you finally, it's like, I'm here.
I still like the theme with it's Hooper, isn't it? It's been a while. It's Hooper. It's been a while since I've watched them. That's why I bought them. He's in the cage and the music starts playing. You just see the shark just coming closer and then goes past the cage. I love that tune.
It's not even intense, but it's just. And talking about, I like just what I was talking about. It's like, if you notice, when Brody, he has his jump scare, and then they go out and they see it approaching. It starts off really fast, like dun, 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 and then it slowly goes. Dun, dun, dun,
yeah, because
it's like it's stimulating your heart rate. You all jumped in the theater with Brody, and then your heart rate's now suddenly going back down. And I was watching that clip, and I thought, I wonder if that was intentional, or they just, because
people try and look for a.
Because I noticed that, and I thought, that's really cool. Like you, and then it's like,
yeah.
So I tell you what, everyone, we could talk all day with favourite movies, but it's getting hot now, so we're gonna head off home.
And my Danish is getting hot.
Hey, that's a good thing. All right, everyone, this is probably going to be the last clip for August of Kayne Files. Just doing a little bit of shopping. No, we were sort of browsing because our mum has a dentist appointment and it's about 2 hours. So
Kill a
rather
couple
than,
of hours.
yeah, rather than go home, we'll head to because where it is, it's our kind of a local shop for us, and we always shop here all the time. So we thought we might as well have a look around. Father's Day's around the corner, see what we can find, and yeah, got this for Dadu. Really awesome Mandalorian cap. He loves the Mandalorian, and just seen that in EB, and he likes these kind of hats. He doesn't like the flat ones, and he can never find a good old duckbill like baseball cap. So perfect for him. And I bought a few goodies for myself. I couldn't help it. So we went to a little cheap, like a dollar, not a dollar store. You know what I mean? And I saw this on the shelf. I'm like, oh my god, I got to get it.
I have to have it.
I picked up a toy gun,
See
but
you can recognise who's on the can.
Can you recognise anyone? Chris Redfield from Resident Evil 5.
Off-brand.
Off-brand. And I'm pretty sure those 2 images are from Call of Duty, but I was just looking through and I saw it and I'm thinking, oh, I'm getting that for the collection. Police Force machine gun. Well, it's not a machine
Doesn't
gun.
even look like
It's
they're
a
even a
revolver.
machine.
Well, technically he's was in the police. I mean, that's what SWAT were. They were just advanced police force. So, yeah, that was neat. I had to get it. And with Dad's Father's Day present, got a set of Mandalorian glasses, which look very nice. And I picked up a figure in Big W. I'm actually shocked. Normally I don't buy stuff from there as much anymore. But I've always wanted one of this particular character. Gohan, well, adult form. Oh,
Which is funny. They call him Adult Gohan.
but he's not. He's a teenager.
It's
That's just
so funny.
the tag. But yeah, my favourite character behind Yamcha. I like that version of Gohan and his ultimate attack. And yeah, Big W had one, and I was wanting to get the model kit, and I could never find it, or they just sold out. And that'll do. I'm happy with that.
All right, I'm gonna do as you know, JB's my sanctuary. Couldn't resist. Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, there's the ghost thing again.
I got the Cowboy Bebop 25th Anniversary Collection Special. Is it like a special edition? It was either you got this one or a normal one, and I thought, why not? I'll get that. Because I'm really getting back into the Cowboy Bebop stuff, so I thought, I'll start a little collection again.
You were off Bebop for a while. You kind of got
I
back into it.
didn't want to mention it, but the Netflix series kind of tainted it for me.
Hey, Crow. What are you doing here?
Yeah, the Netflix series tainted it for me, and I ended up basically saying, I can't be bothered getting back into it. But then I got over it, and I'm back into it again.
Stick with the originals.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. So, yeah, that's just a little... We weren't intending to buy a few goodies, but we just saw things, and it's just like, yoink.
Well, because I thought if I saw it, I'll get it, and I saw it, and I got it.
So, yeah, I don't think... Because I'll probably be starting to edit the last of the videos. So, yeah, that's for the month of August. Next, September. I call that Halloween Eve.